Okay, I am back and we are going to get the quartz situation resolved. Quartz. Got some quartz to do. Alright. Up here. I know we're gonna need some resources. We're gonna need one of these and a dropper, which we can do. We have an open crate. Let's see what all we have in here. We can make a dropper, so let's do that. And it's gonna go right there with an item frame on the front and the conjuration catalyst on top with a mana pool that we don't have. So let's craft the mana pool. Whoop. And a spark on the mana pool with a dominant augment. So we're going to need to get a dominant augment made. And then an open crate and a hopper and a funnel. Wrong spot. Where'd you go? Right there. Oh, we need to get up there. And do I have any? I have one. Alright. So we're gonna need another one, of course. And an item frame. There. So there's a start. Let's grab pixie dust to make another corporeal spark that needs to go on this dropper, and the conjuration catalyst, which is going to need one of these. I need more than one, but this one's just been sitting here and we're not currently using it, so we'll do that. Let's do pixie dust and we'll make this into a corporeal spark. Corporeal spark and mana steel ingot, rune of fire, pixie dust. Dominant. Alright, and then we need a comparator because I used those up. So let's do 6 more comparators. 18 sticks. Comparators. Alright. The conjuration catalyst needs one of these, so we need a second one of you. Do I have enough? I do have enough cobble to do that, and then we need 2 of you, 1 of you, and I have the... Alright, so we need 3 elementium. It is elementium ingots, 3. 1 pixie dust. Alright. Conjuration catalyst. We need a couple pieces of quartz. You go there. You go on there, and Quartz goes there, and quartz goes there. Alright. Now we just have to do the redstone, right? Alright. Comparator comes out of here into a block, which we are using regular living rock. And then do that. I'll grab those. Can't get up there, so let's do this. Okay. Block. There needs to be redstone on the top of that. Alright. Block. Half slab. Woot. All right, so we should just be able to put the in there and you on the spark, please. Come on, there we go. Great. So now we have a supply of quartz. It's going to keep about 4 stacks on hand, and we only ever need 1 piece of quartz to have that much. Alright, so then our next step is to the Elven portal setup. For that we're going to need more corporeal sparks, which means more regular sparks. What do we have for blaze powder? We have 15, so let's ask for 14 blaze powder and 7 mystical, let's pick a new color, gray petals. Why did I say 7 when I really needed 14? So repeat that. And 7 gold nuggets. Oh, actually I think the petals go top and bottom. Okay, and then we'll do 5 pixie dust, and we'll convert 5 of them to corporeal sparks. Great. We don't need this iron, I grabbed too much. So we have we have the cube, we have redstone, we have 1 item frame. We need another item frame. And 8 leather. And what is it we're doing? We're doing elven quartz, so I need to grab a couple of pieces of quartz. Okay. We head down here. And the first thing I'm going to do is put elven quartz in there. And then we'll go, I need another one. Okay. Great. So over here, this is going to need regular quartz in it. Alright. Do. I need more. Okay. And comparator, repeater, redstone torch. Crystal cube and a corporeal spark. There. Okay. And that should be it. We did the item frame, right? Yep. All right. Woohoo! That's it. That is all the elven resources automated. That's fantastic. Okay, so we also want to do, or I would like to also do, the mana quartz that is at the end of this crafting hall, so that I can actually kind of wrap that up here instead of having this exposed, so I can kind of clean it up, make it look nicer. Now we do not have a funnel, so we're gonna need to make a funnel. Let's just, ooh, I have a piece of dreamwood in here. Let's put you, see, and I probably, yeah, chest is fine. Put you there so that we can put a pool there. Gonna need another dominant spark. I can put a regular spark there for now. And crafty crate. We're gonna just use stone for now. Alright, so we need a hopper. And a funnel. And we have enough corporeal sparks. Alright, so let's do 5 iron ingots. And then we need, do I have cobblestone on me enough? I don't, so we're gonna need like 8 cobblestone. I have the redstone for the dropper. We have corporeal spark for the funnel. I have the chest for the hopper. Okay, and that should still allow me to open that. Yes. Best. For the hopper. And then dropper and corporea spark for the funnel. And we need another corporea, two. We need 2 corporeal sparks. Ooh, did I ever put a corporea spark on there? Must have. It won't let me put another one on there. That's something that I tend to forget. Alright. No. There we go. Alright, let's get up there. Okay. Let's make a dominant spark augment. We need Runa Fire. We need Pixie Dust and Mana Ingot. So let's make sure we can get some mana in this pool. Yes, I figured we're close to the stuff there. So then all we have is the redstone. And then we do the exact same thing we've been doing. Alright, let's get up there. Okay. Yep. Aren't you fun? And then of course I just clicked you. Aha! And right there. Great. So then we should just be able to do this, right? Nope, we need to put quartz up there. There we go. And now I should be able to just put that up there. Great. I don't think there's anything else that needs to go in there. Here's a question for you, and we may have to experiment with this. Is there a way to automatically get ender air bottles? Like, can I set up a dispenser? No, because I bet that's just going to spit the empty bottles out. That's an interesting thought. I might have to see about that one. I wonder if the modpack creator had an intention for if they knew a way to automate that process. And we're gonna have to move this somewhere else so that it's not close to these here. Alright, so we'll be able to fill in that with the dreamwood and put dreamwood here and then figure out how to blend this section in so you don't see it. This is going to fill up to like 10 stacks, so hopefully this is going to keep going when it needs to. Which right now I'm pretty sure it's pulling from over here. Yeah, it is. So yeah. Great! We have quartz all set up. We have alpine portal materials all set up. Between streams, between today and tomorrow, I'm going to try and get the water rune automated. In the rune arena, rune observatory, whatever we want to call it. Maybe get the Rune of Pride done as well if I can get the resources. It looks like I'm probably going to need to camp at the little blaze spawner I have to get some blaze rods, because we're going to need those sparks. So it depends on how much time I have today, on how much I get done between streams. Trying to think of what else I need to do. Do I have this on at all? No. How am I with mana? Yeah, let's not turn it on. I've put a lot of more mana pools in the base now when we did that line, and we've added some down there. So we have mana everywhere. It's spread out everywhere. It's just, yeah, we just don't have any in our battery. So we're gonna wait until that builds up. Let's check on our Gormaryllis. This is the one that we did last time. And you're standing here. And nothing's happening. Oh, we ran out of steak. So it did turn off. We are wasting Gormaryllis this way, but we're so low on steak that it couldn't keep up. This is the reason this is in place. I wasn't sure if we would be able to keep up the amount of steak needed. I was pretty unsure about that because our cow farm is relatively small. We could set up another farm for probably chickens, and because we have chickens already and they're getting bunches of eggs, so I'm just saying if we took those supplies that we already have and turned it into a chicken meat farm, we could use frame tinkerers from Incorporeal, these here, and when I have to learn some redstone, but when the steak is out, it would do a frame tinker to swap it to chicken. I would need to set this up to be 3 inputs though. I was just not sure. Yeah, this would... it's gonna get a little complicated for me, but it's something that I could learn how to do. Let me go see our cow farm. Why are there no babies? Did we run out of... Is the problem that we ran out of wheat? Let's check the wheat farm. Which, by the way, I did finish. It's got 3 stacks now, and these are all full, so why haven't you harvested? We are out of wheat. That is the problem. Well, it's gonna tick over here pretty soon. Maybe I did the redstone wrong, so let's find out. Well, that should have... that should have done something. It should have sent pulse all the way up this ladder into all of these drums. Are you all pointed the right way? You look like you're all pointed the right way. There's mana going into them. Okay. I didn't change this step. I only made it go up higher. It goes up to here now. Which this will blink when it's to this step. And then it goes down. But it didn't even... It's supposed to do the pulse and harvest first before it does a replant. So I'm going to figure out why it won't replant. Or won't harvest. Oh, you know what? Look what's missing. There was my problem. It harvested. Now I need to fix the replanting. Alright, so I need to get into the back there and figure out why it didn't do the replanting step. To get back there, I think I broke in from back here somewhere. There's a guy back here, I think. Sounds like there is. Alright. So this is the torch leading down that apparently isn't working. I am not sure why it's not working. Here's where it comes in. Are you all... You're all connected. Well, that line worked. Did it go all the way? For the most part, I have the same problems I've always had, where sometimes not all of these are replanting. How bad is it? That whole thing replanted. And that whole one. So it's just that bottom one. So why did it, when it went up here, why didn't it come back down? Don't know. Let's do it again. I know it's going to harvest all these seeds, but I need to know that it's going to do the replanting. Or do nothing at all. Okay. I'm not quite sure why it's not working. So this should this be a piece of dust, perhaps? Okay, that replanted. Yeah, okay, well, once we have some wheat, yeah, let's put the soul sand back in there. I have no idea where the zombie is that I can hear. No idea. I'd have to go into spectator and find him, but whatever. Because I think we need to reset the... We only have a stack of wheat, so this is kind of making me nervous if I do this, but let's go up here. It's only going to harvest every 20 minutes. Will it go through a stack of wheat in 20 minutes? Does it fire no? Okay. See, that was something I wasn't sure of, since I'm not a redstone person. I'll go back down there and switch it out. The problem here is that. Okay. The problem was that the button needed to point into the block that the torch was on. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that time it only harvested. So what you're saying is if I put the button here to test it. Obviously it did it twice because the button delay. Tick, tick. But did that? It replanted. So yay. Okay. No, I've got 28 stacks of seeds. What's going on is that at some point the dispenser got too many seeds, and so the seeds are stacking, and because dispensers, you pick a random slot to use when it dispenses, it's picking an empty slot. Whereas the ones that are planting, it only gets the one seed, so it only has the one item to plant. So it can only find the one slot in its inventory to use. So at some point there was some kind of either game hiccup or a tick delay or something that caused the dispenser to keep its seed once, and then now it's got seeds sitting in spaces in inventory slots. So when it gets another seed, it's stacking in that inventory slot, and it's not picking that particular inventory slot each time to place because it's got more than one in its inventory. That is what's happening, and I could dig back there and take all the seeds out that are not planting, or I can just wait until it's got 9 stacks of seeds in it, and it will plant one each time. So it will work itself out, and it's just this bottom layer that does it, so that's even more weird. But yeah, because I have that problem with my potato farm also, that the bottom layer, not all of the potatoes plant. We can hop up here. So we've got gaps here, but I believe, oh shoot, I'll have to fix that. All the other layers are fine. So it's just the one layer. Yeah. There's another zombie stuck around in there, probably holding onto a potato or something. I should put a void on that so that it's not just idling. Yep. So for me, it's a known issue in my farm design that something is causing it, but I'm not overly worried about it at this point. I was kind of worried that I'm out of steak, though. Glad I checked on that. I do not know if I have enough wheat in order to avoid having it happen again until I have a supply of wheat. I can hope that it's not going to use up the whole stack of wheat before more is grown in 20 minutes. We can see if I have any in my tiny little starter farm where I might have like 5 or 6. I don't want to go out at night because nothing is lit on the surface. So let's sleep. All right. Looks like we have some wheat. Great. So let's fetch it. So woo, it gives what, 13? Wow. 14. Pigs. We have 2 pigs here. We don't need pigs ever for anything in Botania. So I could use them for food since they only drop... Oh, I think they dropped... I think they only... Ooh, this guy's gonna die shortly if I don't heal him up. Do I have carrots? Let's just breed them. That way, if he does die, there's another one. How's our villagers? Oh dear. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with that. Yes, and Azuma, Impulse had this problem too. I think Mumbo did also, where they just didn't do the pathfinding down into the spot in order to drown. So there's just an overabundance of villagers here that I'm going to need to get rid of. Probably soon, if not now. Should we do a mass killing? I know it means that the village is gonna lose my points or whatever, and they're not gonna want to breed for a while, but I don't need villagers right now, so it'll give them long enough to cool off. I think I'm going to. I don't want to use the villager farmers to do planting when I can have Botania do it for me. That's the point of this pack, is to use Botania as much as possible. Hi guys! You are the lucky winners. One brown one to do all the planting, which we do need to redo the... Hi. Ooh. There you go, and I have some stuff you might like. Enjoy! Alright. Hey kiddo. Yep, I did it. You will grow up and then you will drown. Whoa! Alright. I don't think there's too many in there. Maybe 4. Whatever. Alright. What I could do eventually, if that becomes a regular problem, which it will, is I believe the villager that I have underground where the doors are is in a minecart, I think. So I could just set up a rail that pulls him away from the doors when I don't want them to breed. And then when I do, push him back towards the doors. If he's not in a minecart, I can put him in a minecart and still do that. To get him to not see the doors versus seeing the doors. So we need to really... Someday I'm going to make this entrance look good. Alright, so anything here? Yes, even improve entrance. Automated Botania resources. Yes, we have now done that. That would be the mana stuff and the Alfheim stuff. So we do need to make a beacon, but I'm going to do that when I do the big reveal for the Gaia Guardian arena that I am working on. I'm not going to show you what I've been doing until it's all done. I should have it done sometime this week. It's going to be really basic at first because there's no way to do the arena test to make sure it's good to go without actually being prepared to fight the Gaia. So I need to make my armor better, and we need to learn how to do incense. We need to make incense, and then the beacon, which we have the Nether Star, we just haven't made the beacon. Nether Star. What else did I want in there? Oh, I wanted to get mana over there so that we could do the Living Wood avatar. Living Wood avatar, you can't even see him in here. There, he's right there. But I want him to hold a rod of when we can make it. This one. Won't be able to make it. We won't be able to do it until we fought him once. I don't know how many times we're going to need to fight the Gaia. We're going to have to fight the Gaia several times because I want to get all the relics. That would be these things, and you can also get a lot of the other rare items. I'd like to get them just because I never have. So that means a lot of fighting the Gaia, which I'm not looking forward to. But I want to make incense because it lasts a long time. These are the incense sticks. If we did strength 2, it lasts for 90 minutes. So all of these will last for 90 minutes. So putting them underneath the arena means I won't need to carry potions. And it covers an area of effect of radius of 12, I believe. So it'll cover the whole arena if we put them near the middle. But I want strength and regen, and there's where is it? Resistance 2. So I want all of those because strength should get me up to close to, with my Terrorblade, the maximum hit damage that you can do on the Gaia, which I believe is 15 hearts. So I want to get the blade up to that. I like using the Thorn Chakram, but I might upgrade these to the flame uses. I might upgrade these to the flare Chakram. These hit harder. So I could do that. We need to AFK at the Blaze Farm for that. Well, I guess not AFK. I can't AFK at the Blaze Farm. That is one of the spawners I'd like to move to the overworld, and I need to find an Enderman spawner yet. So, yeah. How are we doing on mushrooms? Because this one is just using the very slow passive. Well, we're still over 4 stacks, so that's what I want to see. And our melons are full, and our cactus is doing okay. That would explain why there's melons floating there. And I will put a pumpkin farm up here. Probably not during a stream because it's just copying this on top. Do you think the chakram would also cook me if you kill... Oh, that's true. It's possible. That is possible. The other farms that are going to go this direction, we have a little bit more space here if we went this way. There's also space if we went up there. If we like to stairway up there. We need to grow chorus. So we need to grow the chorus fruit and the chorus plants. Unless you can convert uses. We can do popped. You can convert the popped into the flowers. So we won't need to have a separate flower farm. Because that's one of the challenges with vanilla Minecraft with the chorus, is that you have to have one where you just collect the flowers, and then another one to actually get the fruit. But if we can do this to get the flowers we need... we could probably auto plant them with dispensers. It's very likely because this counts as a block, I believe. So the dispensers would place it, and then we would just be on a timer to let it grow, and then have a bore lens go across and break the bottom ones, which would harvest all of them. Then we need to make some more popped ones, and the circle goes on again where we place the fruit. So I think we'd be able to automate this. We'll have to, because we're gonna need this stuff. We're gonna need it for the shulk-me-not, I believe. Because the shulk-me-not, not the flower itself, but we need shulkers, and the only way to get shulkers repeatedly is to make the cocoon of caprice and then feed it chorus fruit. You need to give it 20 chorus fruit to guarantee a shulker. So yeah. Well, I'm about done for the day. Let's take a look at our mana stats for Floramancer. Ooh, 2 more and we'll have hydrangeas complete. Ooh, not very far for the endoflames also. We're almost there. We're over halfway with the thermal lilies. We're still at 1 for this one because it's only absorbing that little bit of XP that the cow farm is producing right now. We need to step it up when we have spawners. That's what this is going to be for. Then we have 19 for the Cormorless. Granted, it's not currently making any because I ran out of steak. And then this one's got 29. This one is just a manually placed flower right now. Whenever I'm playing on my own, I make one and just let it run. So the next flower we're going to do is the Rafflesia. We're going to do that one relatively soon. I just have to craft the runes and then set up the crafting of the flower. You've seen all that stuff before, which is why I'm going to do that between streams. And then we'll figure out how to make this one work. So yeah, we have that one. And another one that we could work on pretty soon is probably the Entropinium, because we are already duping, we're already getting gunpowder, and sand we'll have to automate. I mentioned that before about the sand and glass. But Entropinium, what do we need in order to make the flower? Ooh, Rune of Wrath. Oh, we need to get through the Rune of Winter first. Okay. So we have a couple of steps. To get to the Rune of Wrath, we need to do the Rune of Winter, and that needs all of these things. We've just done the Rune of Water. Well, we don't have the crafting of it yet. We will. And then this is the next step, is getting the cake farm going, and so on and so forth. So, yay! Alright, that is going to be it for me today. My throat is starting to get extremely dry, so I'm going to take care of that and get me some lunch. I hope you enjoyed a Saturday stream with me. I will be back tomorrow morning for some more Floramancer, and I'll show you what I got done between streams, and we'll keep going at mana generation. So I'll see you then. Take care, folks. Bye!